Hello, it is me, Danielle, back once again with the Horror Game with Danielle. So I got home today and, trying to catch up on my shows. And I noticed there was something on my DVR that I had recorded last night. I feel so bad because I forgot all about it. Didn't even realize it was coming back, so let alone last night. So I am talking about the season 2 of Creepshow. Yes, the movie that was created, actually movies, but screenplay written by Stephen King, of course, and he worked with George Romero to bring it into film. Of course, the original Creepshow 1 and 2 were my faves. After we start going 3, 4, 5, they weren't as good. I'm assuming Stephen King must not had any dealings with those like he did in the originals. And I have someone also I would like to introduce you to because he's right here. And he's wants to see what's going on. This is Teddy, my little baby, my Yorkie, who is 12 years old. So this is his appearance. Say hi, Teddy. You're on YouTube, Teddy. Say hi. Say hi. So he wanted to say hi. So everybody meet Teddy. So anyway, Creepshow. Let's get back to it. It comes in an hour, like I said last night, AMC. If you don't have cable, of course, you can just get the AMC app. And I'm going to give you my honest opinion about it. Of course, I enjoyed the first one because you got 2 30-minute episodes. The first one was actually paying homage to one of the originals that Stephen King had created. It is about a little boy whose poor mom is suffering from cancer. You can tell, that it's going to end up not in a good situation. She's actually dying. I believe she knew she was going to die. So she was just trying to prepare her son as much as possible. The little boy, like me, is a horror fan. So he loves monsters, zombies, vampires. That's his thing. He has comic books, figurines, dolls. So he's just really into it. And as his mom, she understands. People think he's weird. There's a little bully that taunts him here and there because of his love for these horror characters. So, of course, sadly enough, the mom dies. And this is, I'm not sure if it's her brother or her sister, but his aunt and uncle end up coming towards the end of her life, to prepare because someone is going to have to be the guardian of her son. So she ends up with the aunt and uncle, and the uncle was a butthole. Like, he was abusive to his wife as well as to the little boy. He lost his job, he's drinking, so he's kind of taking out his frustrations on them. So he's upset that the kid is so into horror, and he's like, you're into this stuff, you need to be doing your chores. So he's abusive, like mentally and physically abusive. So the little boy, of course, it comes to a point where he actually, these things that he likes, these figurines, he kind of like brings them into in existence with his imagination. And they end up hurting the uncle, in the end. He did not survive. The monsters came to life and pretty much murdered the uncle, and ended up, the little boy was left with the aunt. And it kind of looks like he flipped out a little bit. Like, he can't really tell if he turns into a vampire himself or he just imagines and believed that he was. But we got rid of that abusive uncle. And I say it's like the original, the one that Stephen King created, because it's almost exactly the same to a T in the first Creepshow. And it's not one of the stories, but it's like the beginning and the end of Creepshow. But it's not an official story. The little boy also has an abusive father. The little boy likes the Creepshow magazines. The father throws him in the trash. He's just very angry. So the boy is upset. He wishes him to go to hell. I believe that it was something to that effect, or death or something. The creeper, who is the Creepshow character, ends up coming to his window, brings him the magazine back out of the trash, and it's very similar. So in the end, on the original, the little boy ends up ordering the voodoo doll from the Creepshow magazine, and turns it into his father, and then tortures him and hurts him in that way. So it was very similar, because also this little boy also had a doll. Forgot to mention that part. He had a doll that he ordered as well, and it came, and it was called The Victim, and he ended up turning that into his uncle, and he was kind of torturing him. Before the monsters came into existence, he was torturing him using that doll. So I kind of like that episode. Like I said, it paid homage to the original, so that one was pretty good. The second episode was kind of silly. It reminded me of Evil Dead. I'm not a real big Evil Dead fan. Those are kind of, I actually like the remake, but the other ones back in the day with Bruce, I'm just not a fan. It just looks so fake. Yeah, it's bloody and gory, but it just, I don't know. It just didn't grab me. Like I said, the remake, to me, is way more entertaining than that mess they had back in the day. The Evil Dead and the Ash situation. That's just not for me. So it kind of reminded me of that, the look of it. There was a book, just like Evil Dead. There was an incantation that was read on air on a television show. One person ended up turning into, a demon. Then the demon starts jumping bodies. And then their goal was to do it on the air of a show so that it can spill out, into the world. So the people that were left were trying to stop that. It was just really weird. I didn't really like that one. It was just, mediocre. It was okay, I guess, but it did give me Evil Dead vibes, and I really wasn't with it. And even it ended, they thought, the survivors thought, in the TV station, thought that they had stopped it, but they really didn't. In the end, they showed like a couple of kids who clearly had turned into demons because they were watching that TV program. So with the first season, it was also a hit or miss. Some of the creep shows were good, some were not as good. So you kind of just gotta watch them to see if you like them or not. If they keep it, in my opinion, if it's kept how the originals are, and the music is similar, and I did used to love how the music was in the original, and it's kind of similar. They changed it a little bit, you can tell, but it still gives you the same kind of vibe. So that's good. And actually, this one is the guy that created The Walking Dead. What is it? Greg Nintero? What is his name? I can't think of his name, but I know you guys know. He is the one who brought this new creep show to the screen. So I just wanted to let you know that we have another show to watch. And, our time is coming. This is September. So the horror is coming back, Halloween time. So we are finally getting some things to watch. Like summer is ending soon, and this is our season. It's coming up. It's our time, you horror fans. So I hope that you will go on this horror journey with me this upcoming fall. I just wanted to let you know about Creepshow, that there's another option out there. Like I said, it came on Monday night. So if you want to set your DVR for that on AMC, I think it was 9 o'clock. Please feel free to do that. I will be back with you guys probably to review Creepshow next week when it comes back for the second episode. And I will see you then. Thank you so much. Please subscribe, share, comment, whatever. I am open to suggestions. Thank you. And I will talk to you guys later on. Thank you. Peace out.